Mozzie Dragon, and do you want to know how to make gluten-free mozzarella sticks, or Mozzie sticks as my daughter calls them? Well, we're going to do that right now. Before we get started on this recipe, my name is Martha, and welcome to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell if you want to get more content from me, and like this video if you end up liking it. Okay, let's get started. So our ingredients are as follows. 1 cup of gluten-free breadcrumbs. I'm using panko breadcrumbs that are gluten-free. 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Half a cup of dried parsley. 2 tablespoons of Italian seasonings. 2 tablespoons of granulated onion. You can use 1 tablespoon of granulated onion and 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. We omit the garlic because of food allergies. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. 1/4 cup of avocado oil, or you can use olive oil, that kind of thing. We're going to need about 2 cups of milk. If you can eat eggs, you can put an egg in your milk and mix that up and make an egg wash. This is an egg-free recipe for my house. It's not dairy-free, but it is gluten-free and egg-free and garlic-free. And then I have about 24 cheese sticks. You can use whatever cheese sticks, but since this is Mozzie sticks, obviously we're going to use mozzarella. But you can substitute whatever cheese you would like to use, okay? As always, I'll have my recipe and all the substitutions down in the description. Well, now we get to the fun part, and that is actually assembling everything. On top of the ingredients that you need, you're going to actually need a platter with some parchment paper, and you're going to also need a bowl for mixing. Need a bowl to mix our dry ingredients. And super simple, you're just going to dump all of your dry ingredients in. Then we're going to mix everything up. Just real quick. We can't have the anti-caking powder on your Parmesan because most of those have gluten in them. So be aware of that. The next thing you're going to do is you're actually going to put your avocado oil in to your dry mix. The reason we're coating this with the Parmesan cheese and with some oil is because we're actually going to bake these. I'm not going to fry them. You're more than welcome to, but I find it a little bit harder when you don't have the eggs in there to fry something. So I actually put the fat in there to actually help adhere the breading and make it crunchier when it cooks up. This is not a low-fat recipe, but it's not an extremely high-carb recipe, so I don't know, give or take. Okay, then. We have a platter ready to go with parchment paper. I have my dry ingredients ready to go as well for my crust. I have my milk right here. If you can have eggs, you can have your egg wash right here ready to go. I have my cheese sticks, and I make sure my cheese sticks are really, really cold. I take them out at the very end. And that's just to help adhere the breading onto the cheese sticks. The reason we have the parchment paper is because you're going to freeze these cheese sticks, and you want to freeze them in the freezer at least 1 to 2 hours and let them set up really hard. Then you're going to put them in the oven for at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. So if you are going to deep fry them, I recommend you freezing them for a minimum of 6 hours, 6 to 12 hours. Honestly, overnight is your best bet, but depending on your time frame. The longer you can let that breading really get adhered on there and you have a more solid cheese stick, it will actually do better when you fry it, okay? Now we're going to bread these up. I started grabbing from the wrong spot there. Okay, you're going to just make sure that your cheese sticks are really, really coated as well as you can. I kind of push the breading into it and on it. Like I said, they're going to freeze these because you really want the breading to adhere on to the cheese stick. You are more than welcome to double dip or double bread, and that is just you bread one time and you bread again. If you're going to do that, you want to double up on your dry ingredients for your crust. I don't like too much breading on it. That's why I actually have the Parmesan cheese in it as well. Helps cut down the crust, plus it actually gives it a really great flavor. For me, most of the time it's about flavor. Then I find out, oh, it's, you know, as well as safe to eat, I want it to have a really good flavor. I'm going to finish breading all these mozzarella sticks, and then put them in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. Then I'll be cooking them at 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. And what I'll do is I will show you what they look like when they're done. So our Mozzie sticks are out of the oven. My daughter is really, really anticipating this one. She's been in her room studying. So she's like, when are they done? When are they done? In between while we had the camera off. So she's really excited. She's like, hurry up and finish the video so I can eat, you know? So I can't blame her. If you don't let them cool a little bit before you try to start moving them, they will spread more. So just make sure you let them cool a little bit before you start moving them. You don't want them like too cold, you know. You can always let your parsley be a little bit less if you don't like them as green as this. I have some that are a little bit less green. I just like the color of them. So, but like I said, that's a personal taste. Okay, I guess I was a little excited too, right? There are Mozzie sticks. They're pretty low carb, considering that there's only one cup of actual breadcrumbs in there. These are an egg-free version. You can make them with the eggs, that kind of thing. Like I said, I'll have all of the information down in the description. And these are really, really good. And I'm probably gonna finish eating this one really quickly and finish up the video. Actually, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna put it down and I'll finish the video out that way. And then I'll call my daughter because she's gotta eat some, right? So let me finish this up. So I wanna know, is this a recipe that you might try? Let me know down in the comments below, yes or no. And you know, it's Mozzie sticks, it's cheese. I know there's people out there that can't eat dairy, but this is a allergy-friendly recipe for my family. So it's got no garlic in it, no eggs, and no gluten for sure in it for us. So it's an allergy-friendly recipe for us. There are ways that you can alter it, but as far as like being a dairy-free, I've not used it with a dairy alternative, but I'm sure you could try it. And if you do try it, let me know how it turns out for you, okay? I'd love to know and be able to share that information with other people with food allergies, okay? I hope this recipe helps you tame your allergy dragon. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and you can follow me on social media. Links are down in the description, and I will see you. Bye!
Targeting